Hi folks, let's have a little look here now at determining, see if we can talk through a process or what we would do, think about to determine effective recruitment methods for hiring in these different areas. So let's say, for example, you were looking to hire a secondary school teacher. Where would you look? Well, this link would lead you to the Toronto District School Board, and you're saying, well, gee, I went there just to see what they had on their website, because again, maybe advertising on your own website would probably be a good way of finding teachers, right? Advertising your website. One of the biggest advantages is, of course, that it's free. Now, you'll see here that they don't have any candidates, right? Let's say we weren't looking for teachers within the Toronto District School Board, though. Let's say we were looking for support staff, right? Let's say that we were looking for administrative staff, like office support, right? You can see here we do have need for a senior manager of information management, so an IT kind of person, a business analytics person, right? Somebody more in the IT area. Maybe we're looking for people in classroom support. So you can see here, they do have some temporary casual opportunities here. Aquatics instructor, educational assistant, deaf and blind intervener, so somebody to support those that are disabled, right? So again, you know, a company website would be a great place for a company to advertise for jobs if they're looking for somebody. Similarly, if we were looking for a firefighter, how might we go about looking for a firefighter? Well, the City of Toronto, again, will post on its website if it's looking for firefighters, and even post information on its recruitment campaign. And that's the 2012 one. Let's go into recruitment, see what they have here. Actually, what they do is they have a career information session, and they tell you what the starting salary is for a firefighter, because sometimes salary is the way people screen whether or not they're interested in pursuing that profession, right? So they usually have information sessions. You may notice from time to time they may come to colleges and universities, that kind of thing. So you can actually see when they're actually going to be, or where they're going to be, and when they're doing the recruitment. And it just so happens that July of 2013, they're having an information session in Toronto and in the York Civic Centre. So if somebody wanted to be a firefighter and find out more about it, that's a way they recruit. So you may not get a job when you go to that information session. In fact, you won't. But at least they'll know who's interested in the profession. And if you're interested in that career information session afterwards, they'll give you information to let you know when they're going to be looking and what the process is like, so that you can get better prepared to succeed in the interview. There's also a physical test to be a firefighter as well. So you want to know exactly a little bit more about what they're going to be looking for. So when companies are thinking of recruiting, sometimes they have these little information sessions so people understand a little bit more about the job. It's kind of like a pre-recruitment tool, but it's very effective because the people leading the information sessions get to see and meet people who are interested, right? What if you were looking to hire a CEO? Well, I might post jobs, you know, for senior executives. Now, these are directors, but again, it's a fairly senior job in an organization. I'm looking for President and Chief Executive Officer at a healthcare facility in Kingston, Ontario. So again, they're using a website here to do it. All right, doesn't mean that's the only thing you can use, but it's one method, that's okay. And what if I'm looking for a welder? I'm looking for a technical person. Well, you know what? I don't know. Where would I go on a website to look for a welder? Well, what I might do is I might go to the Canadian Welding Association. If you Googled hiring welders, which is what I did, I can see that it tells me about training opportunities for welder if I am a welder, right? I can look at careers in welding. I can, so let me go there. Yeah, so it's telling you where they have welding jobs. They have them in Newfoundland, they have them in Toronto area. You want to view all the jobs, you can do that, right? So there's some in Alberta, those kinds of things. So again, sometimes a professional association that you belong to will actually have jobs posted as well for people. So if I was looking to recruit or to hire a welder, I might post my job through the Canadian Welding Association. If I was looking for a retail clerk, I would probably just post it in the